All right, welcome back, gang. It's your boy Joe. Joe's here, or Jose, whatever floats your boat. Today we're gonna talk just about a couple things and not too long. We're gonna talk about sleep and the gym. Later on, when I make a video at the gym, I'll go more into depth into stuff and it'll be easier. But for now, I'll give you the information as far as what I think about the gym. So we'll start off with sleep. Sleep is very important. I think sleep and nutrition are at the top, or a big how would you say, sleep and eating is going to really determine your gains. That's a good way to put it. Because going to the gym, that's not too hard. Figuring out a routine and accomplishing it and little by little leveling up, that's not the hard part. The hard part is staying consistent as far as meals, making a plan so you don't get off track, and then sleeping when maybe you got kids or life going on or whatever. But sleep, to me, the way I see it, that's when your body completely shuts down. That's when everything goes to sleep, and in my mind, everything that normally runs and works, those guys go off shift. And then you have like the maintenance or the cleanup crew that go out and repair everything. They make sure that everything is in its place. That way, when you wake up, the morning crew or whatever, your day crew, whatever you want to call it, they're able to do their job a lot easier. And then the nutrition goes hand in hand with that. If you're giving your team or your body easy food to process, well, then it's a lot easier for them to get the job done. The more consistent you are, the easier it is for them to know what's going to happen, and they're not going to have to guess. I don't remember if you guys remember this page, or when we're talking about this. If you didn't, go watch the first video. But you have this person up here that's very consistent. All their meals are the same every single day. They'll have cheat days to mess with the metabolism. That's like a cheat code. But this person is going to be able to see gains or mess with their weight, whether wanting to gain or lose, a lot easier than this person down here. When you're eating like this, when you're sleeping like this, when you're living like this, it's hard for your body to get in a routine. It doesn't know what's going on. And they say that when you don't sleep, that also leads to cravings. I mean, you'll be like, yeah, I don't know why I'm hungry. Well, it's probably, that's probably part of the reason. It's not getting enough sleep. With sleep, what I've noticed after being on this journey, I've been consistently going to the gym now for 82 days. Welcome back. But sleep is very important. If you don't get enough sleep, you're going to be dragging on energy. You're not really going to be focused. And honestly, the only thing about sleep that I could say is you just have to fix your routine or your habits. I know, we all have life going on. We have kids. We like to scroll. We like to stay up with our significant other. That way we can spend time with them. I get all that, and it's fine, but you have to get enough sleep. You have to plan out your day accordingly. And if, maybe we don't get to watch a movie till Friday or Saturday, well, then that'll make that night 10 times better because you've been waiting for it all week. You don't have to treat yourself every night to something that maybe you didn't necessarily earn. Put it out as a goal, and then when you accomplish it, it feels a little bit better because you didn't cave or give in or whatever. Okay, that's it for sleep. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you set an alarm to get your asses up and go to the gym. The next part of this, so we're just going to talk a little bit about the gym. I'm not going to give you guys like my full split and this and that, because we need like a day or something to go over all that crazy stuff. But just to keep it simple for you guys, with the gym, the easiest thing for you is going to be if you find a routine that fits your lifestyle. And as you conquer that routine, you add a little bit more to challenge yourself. So when you see people do like Olympians, when you see Michael Phelps swim and shit, he does it hella fast. Well, you're not going to be able to do that. Nobody would expect you to be able to do that. So same thing with like working out or with whatever. You don't try to do everything at once. You got to ease into it. So with your lifestyle, if your lifestyle only allows you to make it 3 days a week, so be it, but make those 3 days count. When you're going into the gym, you don't just go through the motions. That one pisses me off. And then you can get lost in the motions, I guess. But to me, when you're in there, it's not a place of, let's hang out. Are you wearing the coolest shirt? I don't know. To me, the gym is you're going there to work. I don't care if I stink. I'm going to stink regardless. I don't care if my outfit doesn't match. That's not what I'm going there to do. I'm going there to work. But fuck, that was a crazy little rant. So figure out what kind of split is going to work with your lifestyle and something you can manage. And once that becomes easy, then you add another day, or maybe you add another workout to each day that you're going, and little by that you start, doing more and more or whatever. I don't fucking know. Okay, another one. No ego lifting. If you're gonna ego lift, do it once a month and be prepared to get hurt. Ego lifting's fun because you make a lot of noise and you let out a lot of frustration. It's really good, but at the same time, that's why I don't power lift. I mean, you do, to each their own, whatever. I see bodybuilding as an art. To me, I know I don't lift the heaviest weight. I may look like I can lift a lot. I probably can lift okay, but at the same time, to me, I'm trying to blow up the muscles as big as I can by pumping in as much blood as I can, and then chiseling away with high reps at the end on whatever it is. So just like with the motions that I go through it, let's say it's biceps. Ooh, let's do it. Let's say it's bicep curls. I would do my reps like this. So I would, you can't really see it, whatever. So for biceps, this is how I would do my reps. So right here, I would come up, squeeze, and then let it come down. And on the way down, you let it stretch to get to get extra blood in there. At the top, you squeeze again, and then at the bottom, you let it go down a little bit. Triceps, I don't know if I can do it right here. With triceps, when it comes up, you can keep tension on it, and that'll squeeze it back, and it fills it up even more with blood. And then down, and then when you come up slow, you don't let go, you keep the tension on it, and that fills it up more, and you just boom, boom. So my whole thing with working out, whatever the body part is, you want to make it look like a machine's doing it. Like if they're doing lat pull downs, you can't tell if they're pulling the weight down or if it's pulling them up, because it's just moving so smooth. Boom, boom. And then at the bottom, every now and then, squeeze it, hold it. Another thing with the gym is get familiar with the anatomy of the body, where the muscle groups are, how many different muscles you have, where they connect, because the more you can visualize what's going on, the more your body listens and builds that vision for you. Fuck yeah. Okay, so rep counts. If you want to go heavy, the whole thing is you go light reps, heavy weight. Light reps, I would keep it 6 to 8 reps. And then if you want to get cut, you go higher reps, 10 to 15. I like to do a mixture of the both. So in my month, I'll go heavy reps with low count or whatever, and then for 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks I'll switch it up and do like just a lot of reps to chisel everything in and dial it all in. But I don't know, it just depends on the day and how it's going at the gym, because some days I'll count my reps and we'll be good and I'll be doing a good job on keeping track of everything. And then other days, halfway through the workout, I say, fuck it. And then it's fun. I don't even care what the weight is at. Well, I do care. It has to be controlled. But what I mean by that is I just get lost in the sauce. And I don't know, I'll do like 30 reps on the machine. I'll do 40 reps and just die right there. I love it. The last things on the gym I would say is, the mind-muscle connection. That one is super important. If you go with a partner too, I used to go with a homie named Eric. We used to tap on each other's muscles. So like when we're doing chest, one person would tap right here. That's kind of weird if you're a girl. Don't do it too if you're trained girls. That's fucked up. But if you're going with the partner and they approve, you could tap with a muscle group you're doing, and automatically your body goes to that location because you feel it more. So same thing with biceps. When you're out, I put my hand over it and tap it a little, But just put your hand on it, tap it, and every time you squeeze, tap different spots, and you'll feel different places on your hand. And that's how you build that mind muscle connection to where like that. You can just talk to it, hey, go, 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 go. And it listens. Or let me see if I can do this one. Yeah, a little bit. It's been a while. This one's still. This one I gotta talk to more. All right. Last thing about the gym, take your motherfucking rest days and recover. When you have an addictive personality like me, it's hard because, I don't know, you just want to go there. That's the only place you want to be at. But you have to take your rest days. That way your body can recover and grow again. I just took 3 rest days because I think I tweaked something in my back, or I don't know. I got to work on my abs again. Right now I'm having an issue where my muscles are too tight on my back and weak in my abs. And every time I don't know, it's just constant pressure back there. So I got to make my abs stronger. That way I can stand up straight. Right now I'm like this no matter what. And then sitting at work like this, it doesn't help out. Make sure you're stretching. Make sure you're recovering. I took 3 days off. I was able to gain about 4 days because obviously my activity slowed down a little bit. I still worked around the house. But when you're not killing yourself, your body's able to replenish everything. And then when you actually rest, you sleep good, you get enough water, and you eat good, well then that's when the magic happens. All right, guys, I feel like that was long enough. Next videos, maybe we'll take actually to the gym and go through a crazy workout. All right, till then, like, subscribe, follow, share, tell your mom, tell your friends.